Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring from the Cefn Forest in Wales, Nathan Cleverly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wembley Arena. Frank Warren, in association with frankwarren.tv and sponsored by Queensberry Boxing, is proud to present 12 three-minute rounds for the vacant Light Heavyweight Championship of Europe, live and exclusive here on Sky Sports HD. Your officials are appointed by the European Boxing Union and the British Boxing Board of Control. And your three scoring judges at ringside are Mr. Rajko Djajic of Serbia, Mr. Manuel Marichala from the Basque Country, and from Belgium, Mr. Roger Tilleman. Your British Boxing Board of Control steward in charge is Mr. Phil Lundgren of London, and your EBU supervisor is Mr. Bob Logist of Belgium. When the action begins, your referee in charge is Mr. Jean-Louis Lalonde of Paris, France. Your timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Mick McCann. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, from Rovigo in Italy, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the gold shorts, weighing in 12 stone, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. With a record of 32 wins, 7 losses and 2 draws, with 8 of those wins coming by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting and introducing the former European champion, please welcome Antonio Brancalion. And across the ring, his opponent this evening, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black and yellow shorts, weighing in 12 stone, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. He's regarded by many as the most exciting young fighter in the light heavyweight division anywhere in the world. He has already been crowned British and Commonwealth champion, and now aims to add the European title to his name in just his 19th professional contest. He is currently undefeated in 18 fights, with 8 by knockout. Please welcome, from the Cefn Forest, Wales, the British and Commonwealth light heavyweight champion, Nathan Cleverly. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Vous avez eu les recommandations d'usage, la tête, les ceintures. Good luck. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds to decide the vacant European Light Heavyweight Championship.
Well, they'll be celebrating in the Valleys this evening after a very exciting game of rugby in Cardiff earlier today. Wales winning in injury time. Can Nathan Cleverly make it a double celebration this evening by taking the vacant European light heavyweight title against Antonio Brancalion, who was stopped in the first round, and he challenged for this title in his last fight against the German Jürgen Bremer. Brancalion says that was a one-off, an exception that won't happen again. And Cleverly will be hoping to get this one over and done with early. He's in the black shorts. Brancalion, the more experienced of the two, in the gold. It's a big night for Nathan Cleverly. Colin Hart.
Yes, it is indeed, and he's another one of our bright young fighters who we hope will go on to win the world title. We all know about his extraordinary background. In his final year for his master's degree at Cardiff University, takes his finals, I think it is in May, and then he'll concentrate 100% on being a professional fighter. He's combining that at the moment with his studies, which is probably not exactly ideal, but nevertheless, it so far hasn't seemed to disturb a very interesting career. 18 fights, 18 wins, and 2 championships under his belt already.
Yep, the Commonwealth light heavyweight title and the British light heavyweight title. It's been a whirlwind 18 months or so for Nathan Cleverly. He was plucked a bit from obscurity to challenge for the Commonwealth title. It was supposed to be against Dean Francis back in October 2008. And instead he took on Tony Oki. He beat him quite convincingly on points over 12 rounds and hasn't really looked back. A couple of straightforward defences against Africans. And a challenge against Danny McIntosh for the British title. A defence against Courtney Fry, and now he's been parachuted into this European light heavyweight title fight against what looks like a decent Italian. He's made a positive start, Brancalion. He's been around the houses. He's had 40-odd fights. He's had twice as many fights as Cleverly.
And nine championship fights in all, so he's used to 12 rounds.
He looked very confident at the weigh-in, at the press conference and the weigh-in on Thursday and Friday. As did Cleverly, though. Looks incredibly focused, the young Welshman, still in his early 20s. Beginning to make something of a name for himself. The game as a student helps. It's a good story, and the press love trotting it out. Cleverly's beginning to get noticed for his boxing ability as well. 20 seconds of his first round left. It's been a fairly even one. Just needs a solid looking jab. Brancalion.
Earlier he landed with a pretty good right cross as well. He's got bags of confidence, Cleverly, I must say.
He's growing in stature, isn't he, Colin, with almost every fight. You can see the confidence beginning to run through it as the bell goes for the end of the first.
He also had the advantage of boxing many rounds with Joe Calzaghe down in Wales, and you know, obviously he learned a lot from those sparring sessions with Joe.
It's almost something with Calzaghe in him, isn't there, Colin?
You're giving him too much, you're leaving him too over the ring. Put him on the back foot. You're leaving him, push him on the back foot, little. Come on, step with it. Alright? Listen, sorry. Listen, he's not a newer class. You're leaving your back foot a bit too far behind, because you're not stepping in with the jab, you're just flicking it, okay? You've got to drive the jab through, alright?
Oh yes, he's in a higher weight, of course, division. I mean, Calzaghe did all his best work at super middleweight, and only, what was it, the last 2 fights he fought at the light heavyweight poundage.
Bernard Hopkins
and Roy Jones Jr. Although how he made 12 stone was always a bit of a mystery, because he did struggle to get that down to that weight. Cleverly at 22 has no problems with weight at the moment, and of course he's not big enough to be a heavyweight.
You could perhaps see him going up to cruiser as he gets a bit older. No, he's not tight at light heavy, is he? He turned pro at super middle.
Yeah.
He's got a very upright European style, hasn't he?
And we've got a great history of heavyweight world champions in this country, believe it or not. And even one or two brilliant fighters who never quite made it to the world title, going back to the days of Len Harvey. Len Harvey had Freddie Mills.
Shot that from Harvey, 2 left hands. Italian looks at his corner. A few distress signals, I'm not sure. It's quite easy to hit, isn't he, Brancalion?
He's very upright, isn't he?
Just saying, he's got that typical European style. And his hands sometimes not round his chin when he throws a punch, and he's just able to pick him off.
And Kevin's got very fast hands.
He's got Brancalion backed up here momentarily.
I think the Italian suddenly realises he's got a big task ahead of him here if he's got to stay in the ring with this fella.
He works hard as well, doesn't he, Cleverly? Throws some of his punches. Losing shots now, but Brancalion looks dangerous. He has landed a few, not got massive power. Only 8 stoppages from 30-odd wins. 8 from 18. Biggest puncher either, but he's on a run of knockout victories.
Referee's warning Cleverly for hitting on the break there. Now going back to this history of world champions at light heavyweight, we also had Chris Finnegan, who was a European champion, and of course the incomparable John Conte, who was European champion and of course world champion. So as I say, we've had a lot of good light heavyweights in this country.
Target. He's found it repeatedly in this round. Left into the body too. Something of a bridesmaid, Brancalion, is when the European Union heavyweight title was introduced at the introductions as the former European champion. It's not quite right. He has won the EU, right, but he's fought twice for the full title before and he lost. That's ironic that he got knocked out in the first round in his last fight in a challenge for this belt, and he immediately gets installed as the mandatory challenger for a vacant title. And probably takes the second round for him.